students, today we'll be continuing with evolution part. There is a paragraph given at the bottom of that page, and that paragraph is theory of evolution, students. We will discuss that as well. Please concentrate what is that evolution here. Point number 1. What happened was exactly what is this evolution and all that. Evolution is gradual changes taking place in the living organism. It takes a long period of time. The changes occur in all factors ranging from the stars. Evolution, the slow and gradual changes of evolution takes place in stars, in all bodies, in all what you can say, the parts of the universe, starting from stars, planets, biosphere, which includes the earth. Okay, this is one. So what is exact definition of evolution? I'll repeat, I'll see what I say. Please concentrate and learn it. Evolution is formation of new species with specific characters from living organisms of several generations as per the natural selection. It's called evolution. Means nature decides whether the organism has to evolve or not. That is called evolution. I'll repeat. Formation of new species. Formation of new species from the specific characters or with specific characters from organisms of several generations in accordance with natural selection is called evolution. I'll repeat the paragraph and then we will discuss exactly evolution, how did it occur. See here, evolution is a gradual changes occurring in the living organisms. The changes are gradual. Gradual means step by step, but they are very slow and taking place in all aspects surrounding us, ranging from the stars to the biosphere, including the planets. Okay? What is evolution? Formation of new species. Formation of new species with specific characters from living organisms of several generations according to natural selection is called evolution. This is the definition of evolution. Okay, we'll start the explanation now. Exactly what happened? About 3.5 billion, not million, about 3.5 billion years ago, what happened was no life came into existence, but there were some simple elements found in the ocean, students. Okay? These elements came together under certain circumstances to form some organic and inorganic compounds. Now, what are organic compounds? The compounds of carbon. What are inorganic compounds? The compounds of all the metals, non-metals except carbon. They are called inorganic compounds. See here, what happened? About 3.5 billion years ago, non-living substances came into existence in oceans. They were in the form of simple elements. In course of time, it took several years, students. In course of time, these elements combined under certain circumstances to form several organic and inorganic compounds. And then from these organic and inorganic compounds, complex compounds such as proteins and nucleic acids were formed. And that is how the cells came into existence. Where? In the oceans. Okay. The cells, one cell came into existence, then different type of cells were formed. How? As per the chemicals available in the ocean, as per the availability of the chemicals, different cells were formed. Next, there was a struggle for survival of cells also. How? Because those cells which were considerably weak, they did not survive, they died. But those cells who were strong enough to to take in the changing conditions could survive, and that is how life evolved on earth. And that is how crores of species of plants and animals, students, are now present on the earth's surface. Okay, these crores of plant species range from simple chlorella up to the huge banyan tree. ठीक है. For animal species, they range from a unicellular amoeba to the huge, gigantic and complex human being and whales. ठीक है. These several complexities are involved, and that is how evolution has occurred. From small little cell which was born several millions of years ago, the cells which were strong enough could survive, those cells which were weak died off, and then these cells they came together, leading to the formation of crores of animal and plant species ranging from unicellular amoeba to huge gigantic whales and complex human beings in case of animals, and small chlorella till the huge banyan tree as in plants. Students, अशी existence झाले. And since several years, human has been highly curious to know about how did life evolve on Earth. Life evolved on Earth. And how did life evolve on Earth? It was, several theories were proposed in this consideration, that how did life came into existence, and the theory of gradual development was well accepted, and that is what I am going to discuss the next. Paragraph is important. Theory of evolution. I'll repeat, this theory of evolution, the last paragraph given on the page is important, students. What points you are going to write here? Point number 1. The first life which came into existence was in the form of a protoplasm in oceans. This protoplasm later on developed into a unicellular organisms. The unicellular organisms started developing more and more. The changes were slow and gradual. It took round about 300 crore years for the formation of organisms. The changes were highly complex and multidimensional. What is the meaning of multidimensional? In all aspects. Students, changes were gradual, slow, no doubt, gradual, and complex and multidimensional. And what you can say is, several organisms of complex varieties were formed. This evolution of organisms of various kinds from their ancestors with different structure and functions is called as evolution. परत रिवाइज. Theory of evolution काय सांगतंय? Concentrate. First time life came into existence in the form of protoplasm in the oceans. Then this protoplasm, as per the changing circumstances, protoplasm evolved into a cell. Then the cells came together to form the living organisms of complex nature. The changes were slow and gradual. Very slow. It took round about 300 crore years for the changes to occur. The changes were complex and multidimensional, meaning in all aspects it took place. This formation of new organisms from their ancestors with different structure and functions is called as evolution. Students, today we do not resemble the gorillas or the chimpanzees, but long years ago, several years ago, our ancestors were resembling they were the gorillas or chimpanzees. Okay, still it is a mystery only, but just we have to believe, that's it. Okay, this is evolution. Now, to support the theory of evolution, certain changes have been taking place. Like, first we will take the witness of morphology. Now, what is morphology? Students, काय मोठं नाही करायचं. Structural appearance, morphology. Now, what is that? We'll do a comparison of a dog, a sheep and a wolf. Just get the pictures of all these three animals in front of you. Dog, a sheep and a wolf. If you look into the mouth of all these three animals, if you look into their structure of nostrils, if you look into their position of eyes, if you look into their ear and tympana, if you look into the thick hair available or present on their body, it shows that dog, sheep and wolf had a common ancestry. म्हणजे one fine day several years ago all were same. I'll repeat what I said. See, if you compare the appearance of three important animals like dog, sheep and wolf, look, compare their mouth, nostrils, position of eyes, ear tympanum, and large amount of hair present on their body. All these three animals have students. This evidence is more than enough to show that they had a common ancestry. म्हणजे त्यांचे forefathers, forefathers and triple forefathers, 4 times forefathers were all same. Now come to the next. In case of plants, you bring a mango leaf, you bring a chiku leaf and a guava leaf in front of you. What do you find? Mango leaf, chiku leaf and guava leaf, not fruits. I am saying about the leaf structure. If you look into the structure of leaf, the leaf venation, shape of the leaf and petiole, म्हणजे खालचा देठ, leaf petiole, leaf venation and shape of the leaf shows that mango, guava and chiku had a common ancestry. That is what is called as the morphological evidence. ठीक आहे, म्हणजे appearance वर. Come to the anatomical evidence, anatomical body structure च्या आतले. Now anatomy, what does it say? I'll get some pictures in front of your eyes, like a human arm, foreleg of ox, human arm म्हणायचा, foreleg of ox, flipper of whale, शेवटचा part, flipper of whale and patagium, the wings which they use for flying, patagium of bat. I'll repeat: human arm, flipper of whale, foreleg of ox, not the hind leg, foreleg of ox and patagium of bats. What do you find? They all are different from each other. What functions human arm does, the same functions are not performed by the foreleg of your whale, your ox or whales and etc. They use these organs for in their own way. But carefully if you observe, the assembly of bones, the assembly of structure of bones, the assembly of joints is all same. त्यांची जॉइंटची जी हे असते, अरेंजमेंट असते, how the bones are assembled, how they have the structures, they all resemble each other, though they perform different functions. This is called anatomical evidence. ठीक है? What to do? They have given 3-dimensional pictures in a textbook, students. When your exams get over, please go through the textbook. ठीक है? After this, we deal with vestigial organs. That will be in the next class. Bye for today.